Hello, everybody. It's great to see you, even if we're meeting online. Welcome back to Children's Church. I hope you all had great summers. Today, we'll be introducing ourselves. We are all unique and have different things that make us special. Today, we'll be singing a song about what makes you, you. I'll go first. I'll read my song first. Hello, my name is Avery. I like to sing and learn. I like to introduce myself, and soon it'll be your turn. I like to hike and camp. I like to laugh and joke. I am one of God's children, and He loves what makes me me. So it sounds a little something like this. Hello, my name is Avery. I like to sing and learn. I like to introduce myself, and soon it'll be your turn. I like to hike and camp. I like to laugh and joke. I am one of God's children, and He loves what makes me me. So that song not only has my name in it, so it introduces myself to you, but it is full of all of the things that I love to do. It's what makes me special. So now, it's your turn. Use the song structure to the right and fill in your own name and things that you like to do in the blanks. Go ahead and pause the recording and take some time to think about what makes you special and what you'd like to fill in the blanks. Now, it's your turn to sing the song. I'll go ahead and sing with you and play. Hello, my name is. I like to introduce myself, and soon it'll be your turn. I like to. I am one of God's children, and He loves what makes me me. Remember, this song is a great way to get to know somebody. Not only does it have their name in it, but it has all of the things that make them special. We all have things that make us unique and special. Always be yourself, because it's a great thing to be. Although we can't introduce ourselves in person, I can't wait to see all of your faces soon. Thank you so much for singing with me, and I hope you had a great time filling in and making your own songs. See you all next week. Goodbye.
Thank you, Avery, for getting us started with that great song, learning a little bit about sharing about who we are with each other. This is Rally Day, our first Sunday of the school year, the church school year. And this is a time where we gather everybody together and we try to get to know each other again after we haven't seen each other for a while, and we're not going to get to see each other face to face for a while, but we'll do things on the video. This morning, I had you read the Matthew story about the parable of the talents, because it's a story about a landowner who left to go on a trip, and he leaves behind talents with 3 of his caretakers. He leaves for the first caretaker he gives 5 talents, the second gives 2, and to the last one he gives 1, each according to his ability. Well, in the Bible, talents is actually money. But we can also think about talents as the gifts that God's given us. And so this is a story about that we kind of relate to the gifts that God has given us, the skills that God's given us, the things that we can do well, that we're being asked to share with others. And so Avery's song about thinking about the things that you do and that you like to do are ways that you share your talents with others. And in this story in Matthew, the different caretakers did different things with their talents. And the outcome of the story is very interesting, because the one with 5 talents made 10 talents, the one with 2 talents made 4 talents, but the one with 1 talent didn't do anything but bury it in the ground. And we don't want to do that with our talents and our gifts from God. That story's from Matthew 25, verse 14 through 30. So if you want to read it sometime, you can find out how that story ends. But I want to think a little bit about the things that God has given us as gifts and talents. And the story I'm going to read to you reflects a little bit about that as well. And the story I'm going to read to you is Boys Don't Fly. Boys Don't Fly by Cassie and Ryan Ehrenberg. Once there was a boy who lived in a small village with his grandmother. His favorite thing to do was to play in the jungle nearby. But one day he came home sad. His grandmother sat with him down by the fire. "What's wrong?" she asked, hugging him tight. "I'm not good at anything," he cried. He drew a deep breath and told her what had happened. He had started his day playing in the jungle. He raced through the trees and jumped over the rocks. He chased Frog to the base of the mountain. Suddenly he heard a loud squawk. It was a bird. The boy climbed up to say hello. "Hey, bird," he said, sitting down with his friend. "What do you like to do most?" "Oh, that's easy," said the bird. "I love using my wings to fly. It's amazing to see what the world looks like from up above. I'll show you." Bert started running, spread his wings, and jumped. She flew higher and higher and higher and higher. The boy wanted to fly too. So, just like the bird, he started running, spread his arms, and jumped. Swoosh! He flapped and flapped and flapped his arms, but suddenly started falling down, down, down to the sea below. Splash! He fell into the cool water. While swimming, he spotted his friend Turtle. Together they floated to the surface. Knock, knock. "Turtle," said the boy, "what do you like to do most?" "I tried flying like a bird, but I don't have any wings." Turtle smiled wide. "My favorite is using my flippers to swim fast along the ocean floor. Follow me, I'll show you." Turtle took off with a great whoosh. The boy followed, but he couldn't kick as fast as Turtle or hold his breath as long. And soon he swam up to the surface. He made his way to shore. There was an elephant moving fallen trees at the edge of the jungle. The boy whistled, and his friend turned around. The boy ran after him into the jungle. "Hey, elephant!" he yelled. "What do you like to do most?" "I tried flying like a bird and swimming like the turtle, but I'm not very good at either of those." "I've never tried flying or swimming deep under the water," said the elephant. "What I most like to do is use my trunk to clear a path as I make my way through the jungle." Elephant grabbed a fallen tree and tossed it to the side. "Like this," he said. It fell with a boom. Said the boy. "I don't have a trunk, but maybe I could use my arms instead." He pulled and pulled, but couldn't move even the smallest stump. The boy was sad and frustrated. He walked to his village in tears. "So you see, grandmother," he said, "everyone can do more than me. Bird has wings that let her fly high in the sky. Turtle's flippers make him swim fast in the ocean. Elephant has a big, strong trunk and can move heavy things. But I can't do anything special," he sighed. Grandmother smiled. and held his hands. "Tell me, how did you get to the mountain cliff to speak to the bird?" she asked. "I climbed," he said. "And how did you discover Turtle?" The boy wiped a tear from his eye. "I swam deep underwater and found him." "And what about Elephant? How did you meet him?" she asked. "I whistled to get his attention." "Well," said Grandmother with a smile, "can Elephant climb up the rocky cliff and see Bird?" "No," said the boy. "Can Bird jump into the water to see Turtle?" she asked. "I don't think so," he said, smiling too. "And does Turtle know how to whistle to the elephants?" The boy laughed. "No." "Well, I'd say that some of them might wish that they could do the things that you can do, don't you think?" The boy smiled and nodded. "Everyone has different talents," she said. "Just because others can do some things that you can't do, or can do them better, doesn't mean that you can't have unique abilities of your own." He gave his grandmother a giant hug. The next day, the boy woke early to meet his animal friends. Together they played all day long in the sun and the water. He ran, climbed, sang and whistled, happy with all that he could do. Boys don't fly. Wonder what gifts and talents you have. What blessings did God give you to share with the world? The end.